Other
Got
day.
new jewelry on. Money's been nice, man. Money's nice, bro. You wasn't blinged out like this last time.
I wasn't. I came on some. Last time I was here, I was
Pretty
chilling.
chill.
Yeah,
Maybe you're like, I don't know, he might rob me or something. I feel you.
I was chilling. Yeah.
Now money's up. What's up?
It's been good. Backed by popular demand.
There you go, man. I got questions. We passed the whole getting to know you.
Straight to it.
I don't want nothing. You from New York.
Come on.
Military. I saw the picture. We moving on, man. We
right.
making it spicy today, man.
Okay. All right. I should have been. All right, come on.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, you looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with JONA, we talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential, you know this how we coming, we in front. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. Put on for the city every time that I dip by. Getting to that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round. Come on, been in the field playing, we work.
Welcome back, Barbershop Confidential, the podcast. Your boy JONA. You already know. Hit that like, subscribe, comment. Don't be a fucking hater. Today we by popular demand. Boy Jeremy's in the house. What's good, boy?
What up? What up?
You good?
Appreciate it. Yeah,
New York's in the house.
I'm chilling. Yeah.
Magic Mike himself.
Hey, yo. Hey, what's up?
How you been?
I'm good, bro.
Yeah. Money's up.
It's been good.
Yeah.
I can't complain. It's been good, man. Yeah.
You been doing more stuff local, or are you still going out of town?
Yeah, mixture of both, but more recently it's been more local stuff.
That's what's up, though. You ain't got to travel and all that shit.
Nah, like if I'm traveling, it's within the state, like, you know, little 2-hour drive here and there or whatever. I don't trip. So it's been good, man.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
I've been seeing you without you posting, so you know.
You've been seeing without me posting.
No, without you posting.
Oh, without me posting.
Yeah.
Oh,
been exposed, my guy.
like that.
Nah.
Let's go.
Shout out to homegirl. I'm not gonna say her name. Ain't gonna make it hot for her. But she works there.
Oh, okay.
And she be posting the videos. I was like, This is what happens. This is what happens.
I know who you talking about. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. She
looks like that club's been treating you right though.
It's so I've been there, I want to say twice now.
Oh, it's only been twice?
Yeah, it's only been twice that I've been there. And both times that I've been there, it's been a good time.
Been popping?
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been good crowds there. Of course, this is considered like the slow season right now.
I was about to say because of like holidays and shit like that.
Yeah. This is more like the wedding season, if you will, where people are actually getting married.
Thanks, bro. I'm about to get married in a couple weeks. So.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you.
No strippers.
Strippers.
Yeah, no, so it's a slow season, like I said, but we still kind of we'll get shows, onesie twosies here and there, and it's a pretty decent crowd. You know, nothing like
summer or some shit.
Spring, summer, where it's like crazy packed out. You know what I mean? So I'm actually thoroughly impressed that we're even getting like shows to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, usually around this time it's more of like private events, private parties. Yeah, not so much like the actual show.
Bachelorettes and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because you said there is a slow season. I didn't even think about it last time you were here, but can somebody a male entertainer like yourself survive just off that profession? Or do they need to have like a day job for like the upcoming slow season and shit like that?
I would honestly say, unless they have like a concrete, solid foundation to where all they doing is just
like every week consistent or something?
Consistently booking private parties. Excuse me. Consistently booking like private events, shows and stuff like that. I mean, it's great money. Don't get me wrong, but to solely survive off of it, nah. You would have to be like
supplementing somehow and shit.
Yeah. There's got to be something like in between. Like everybody that I know does something off to the side. You know what I mean? So you got dudes who cut hair.
Barbers out here?
Yeah, you got dudes who teach dance classes.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's just different avenues you need. But it is a great secondary income. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, they can't consistently be doing like bachelorettes, man. Like
if it was
maybe in Vegas, right?
I wouldn't even say Vegas.
Nah, because like Vegas is like year round. Like that's party year round.
Yeah, but there's also a slow season in Vegas as well. You know, they have their peak seasons and then they have a slow season.
I know summers they're like bread and butter. Yeah,
crazy. But I mean, like if it was like spring, summer, all year round, then yeah, I could say somebody would be able to live off of that because, like in a weekend, I think in one weekend in the summertime, so I was able to work a full like 1 month.
Like consistent, commit myself and just fully work it. And in one weekend alone that I did, I had 2 shows. I had 1, 2, 3, 4 private parties in one weekend. Oof. Yeah. So it was a Friday show followed by a private party. Then I had a private party. Same day?
Yeah, same day. So usually what it is like I'll book a private party either prior to or after the show.
Oh, okay.
It's usually how it works. So for this particular weekend, which was in July, I did the show, then I did the private party after that. Then Saturday I had a private party before the show, did the show, then I had another private party after the show. And then Sunday I had a private party by itself.
Yo, that's like a whole like full work week, you know what I mean?
That's
like
literally
like back to back.
It's
cardio's intense right there, bro.
It's tiring. Believe it or not, like it's so tiring, bro, which is why like I always say it, like by the end of the day or the end of the night, I'm ready to just be in bed and just sleep. And I get some of the best sleep ever when I have long weekends like that. It puts me to sleep.
The private parties, they go down like at somebody's house or something like that?
Yeah, usually a house or Airbnb.
You don't oh, yeah, that makes sense. You don't ever like take somebody with you, like just in case?
God
forbid it be like one of those movies where they kill the stripper. And
I know, right? They try to kidnap him or something.
Yeah.
No, I've taken a homeboy of mine with me.
Okay.
Like twice. He's wanted to come
just
with me
in the cut, just watching.
Yeah, he'll either chill out in the car, or he'll actually go inside and just kind of hang off to the side. But I do remember one time I took him with me, and I told him, I was like, "Hey, usually, you know, at the private parties we drink. You know, they're drinking, so you know I partake in it also. So I said, I'm gonna need you to drive back to the house tonight." This motherfucker ends up getting drunk with us. So we all just drunk, and I'm like, oh fuck, like now we gotta figure out a way to drive back home. Yeah. Which was funny as fuck.
Was it a mission like far away?
Yeah, we was in Palm Desert.
Oh damn, no, that's a mission.
Yeah, so it's like 2 hours away, you know. And we had to work the next morning.
Oh.
So it's not like we could have been like, oh, let's just get a hotel room, sleep it off. Now we had to go to work the next morning. So we were like, damn, bro. So we that 2 hour drive felt like an entire road trip, bro. Yeah, like we took turns driving like 30 minutes, like it was crazy.
With that whole like sober up.
Yeah,
sober
like
up.
I mean, I had water in the car, you know what I'm saying? Then they gave us water when we left, but it was rough, yeah. It was rough, but it was fun.
Must have been a good time though.
No, it is. It's believe it or not, like it's the parties that I least expect, and I have the most fun. You know, like I've been to parties where it's been like 20 plus girls in a party, but they not really. All I'm making is the money that I'm getting paid to show up.
Oh, no tips?
Yeah,
they ain't throwing the ones.
Nah, you know what I mean. So
come on, ladies. Yeah.
And then there's parties like the one that I did in July. It was like 5 girls, but they were tipping.
They was throwing.
Yeah, I was like, oh, like I was shocked. I was like, oh, damn, like they came ready. They had the ones on the side, like they was ready for the whole show. So like when I see stuff like that, that's like, you know, motivation for me to actually want to put on a good show and make it entertaining. So, you know, shouts out to y'all.
I wanted to ask, bro, because last time you were here, some people didn't know what you did.
What you mean?
You know, some, you know, family members or, you know, the mother of your child.
Yeah.
Did they see it?
Oh, I'm sure.
But no, nobody hit you up? No shit.
Nah.
That's what's up.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a grown ass man.
I thought you would have got like a, hey, like,
no,
what we doing out in Cali?
They either saw it and said nothing or just never saw it. So either way, it's like, it is what it is for me. It's not like I'm gonna.
It's not like you're doing nothing illegal anyway.
No, I'm not. I mean, but you know, it's not it's not something that I just like put out there like that.
Yeah.
So
I see you be dancing more and shit.
Yeah.
So under that class.
Yeah,
I don't mean to interrupt you.
Nah,
but
you
that
good.
dude with the long hair,
Alejandro.
he looks like a stripper. You know what I'm saying?
Alejandro.
He got like the whole Fabio thing going on and shit. Tanned up, tatted.
That's the homie. Yeah.
I went to his page. I
Homie.
was like, oh yeah, he for sure is
Yes.
about this life.
Yes, that is the homie. He's somebody who dances full time. Like that's
his thing.
he dances, teaches classes, he does dance conventions.
Oh shit.
He does the male review shows. Like my man does this shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I go every now and again. I'll go to the show. Not to the show. Every now and again, I'll go to his studio, which is in Whittier.
Oh, L.A.
Yeah, and I'll go and I'll take classes. You know what I mean? Clearly, I don't go all the time because it's it's a little
out the way. Yeah,
it's a little out the way. But I try to go at least once every other week or something like that, just to go take a class and just have fun. Something a little different. Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
Nah, nothing crazy.
That's what's up. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, all right, he's out here, man. Those moves down and shit.
I'm trying to. I mean, I've always taken dance classes. It's always been a thing, but it's been a while since I've actually taken dance classes.
Yeah, you got to upkeep your profession.
Exactly. So it's like I'll go and I'll take the class, and of course I'm having fun taking the class, but I'm also learning. Something I could pull here and there and put into my own little show. Doesn't hurt.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I mean, since you've been doing these like local spots,
Yeah.
You haven't had no like nobody press you or nothing?
Oh yeah. I did a show in El Centro.
Okay.
So it's like 2 hours going towards like Arizona.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Had no idea about this.
Boring ass ride there.
It was an easy ride, but yeah, it was kind of
like there's nothing out there.
There's nothing there. It's literally in the middle of nowhere.
Nothing. Yeah.
I was like, holy shit. But yeah, at that show I had this lady. I was just emceeing that show.
Oh, you weren't performing?
No, I wasn't. So I was just going to host the show. Alejandro had hit me up to do the show, and so I went. It was literally a last minute thing. So I go to do the show. I'm hosting the show. I'm very outgoing with it, trying to get everybody involved into the show. So I walk around the crowd and stuff like that, hype people up. Dancers come out, hype them up.
Call them, bring them out and shit like that.
Yeah, do it all. Give them their little intros, bring them out while they dancing. I'm egging everything on. All of the nurses. Yeah, all of it. So there was this one older lady who like just kept pressing me through the whole show, and I'm like, yo, and her friend is like, yo, Papa, she wants you, bro.
Like
and I'm
older?
Yes, she was older.
Yeah,
like, yo, she was probably like good 50s.
Oh,
yeah, good 50s. Yeah.
Stella got a groove back.
Yo, and so she just like kept pressing me, and then I'm like, I'm trying to be very professional. You know what I mean? I can't just be like, yo, get the fuck off me. Yeah. So I'm trying to be very professional and like kind of get her to like sit down and relax. You know what I'm saying? And her friend just kept like egging that shit on, and I'm like, damn. So then at the end of the night, I was supposed to promote private dances that they had, like a little area for private dances, like for all the guy or for all the girls to grab whatever guy they wanted. Just go pay for a private dance. You get a private dance. So I'm promoting it. This shorty runs up to the stage and she's like, yo, Papa, what's up? And she's like grabbing my pants, and I'm like, yo, chill. I'm like, yeah. I said, I'm working. She was like, come on, like I want to pay. I want you to dance. I'm like, I'm not dancing.
And you was like fully clothed.
I mean, I had my shirt unbuttoned.
Okay, all right.
But
so you looked the part.
Yeah.
Like the waitresses at the strip club, like
yeah. Like they look like they could be there, but they're not. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that was pretty much how it was, and she just kept going. I'm like, yo, fuck. So I told one of the dudes, I'm like, hey, bro, like, I'm not going to be out here. Like, I'm going to go tuck off in the back. I said, she is pressing me heavy right now, bro. Yeah. And then at the end of the show, we do like, if you want to call it like a meet and greet, we'll take pictures, we'll interact with all the girls. And so, like, when I was out there doing that, I was trying to duck her. I'm like, oh, I see her coming. Let me go this way. Oh, she coming this way. I'm going to go that way. Like, yeah, I kept trying to, like, duck her, bro. She was there. She
was on it.
She was adamant about getting me back there, and I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm good, bro." Yeah,
for sure. In the back, she would have been like, "How much?"
Yeah, I would have been scared for my life.
She would have solicited for sure.
Oh my God, what? I'd have been scared for my life, for real. Like, yo, what?
Alejandro,
save me! Save me! Oh my God,
she gonna take it. She gonna take my flower.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Now that you've been here longer, you liking it?
I know. I said last time I was still adjusting, right? If I'm being honest, I still hate the traffic.
Oh, I mean, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna get used to the traffic. I still hate
That
the
shit
traffic.
is fucking. That causes road rage, bro. I hate traffic.
Yo, this morning took me an hour to get home.
An hour.
An hour to get home. A
What the fuck were you-
20-minute drive took me
Normally.
an hour to get home.
Yeah.
Because of the traffic. And I'm like, usually traffic, there's a legitimate reason. It's an accident. Nosy people want to watch somebody who got pulled over by the cops. Something. There's something. Nah, there was no reason for this traffic.
It's traffic.
It's traffic.
Mad cars.
People just driving slow.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what the? And I think that's
It's because of the rain. It just hit me right now.
No, it wasn't raining this morning.
Oh, shit.
No, this morning it wasn't raining.
Okay.
It started raining like a little bit, like
Like
mid-morning.
11 or some shit.
Mid-morning,
Yeah.
then it started raining. But this was early in the morning, like, and it took me an hour to get home. And I was like, bro, that is insane.
Were you getting off work or something?
Nah.
Oh. Because imagine, then you'd really be mad. Like,
I think I would have been upset. I think road rage probably would have kicked
Yeah,
in
for
at
sure.
that point. When you tired and you trying to get home, and usually what takes you a short amount of time takes you an extended amount of time. Yeah, that's all a recipe for
road rage.
yeah, doing all of that. Yeah, I get road rage playing Call of Duty. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, there you go. Boom, road rage right there, straight like that.
It sound like the chat inside of
Yeah,
a gaming.
I was just playing it too before I came here. Yeah, the new Call of Duty.
I heard I'm not into gaming, but I heard they do like brought like the original shit.
Yeah, so they brought in the like older maps that they had from like the original Modern Warfares, and then a lot of the more recent Modern Warfares. They brought in those maps, and then just revamped it. You know what I mean? New guns, new abilities.
So it's better.
The gameplay is a little bit better, yeah. But you still get motherfuckers hard scoping and camping and doing all of that shit. I'm still cursing out these little kids.
Little 13-year-olds.
Yeah, letting them know they mom sucking dick on the corner. Saying all of, the generic shit. That's why I fuck your mom. Yeah, all of that. Yeah.
The best shit would be you find out where they're at, go to that
God.
city and seduce the mom to come out to one of your shows, record it and send it to him.
And be like, I really was fucking your mom.
Hey, little Timmy, you recognize her?
I'm your father now. I'm your new father now. That's
In bed
it.
by 8.
Oh, shit. Actually, I got a question for you. We're gonna roll reverse real quick. So there was an episode I saw, and I think it was with the homie, and she was talking about bachelorette parties and
Yeah.
and you told me I needed to get in on that.
Yeah, bro. No, I had questions.
Yeah,
Cause like, yo,
she was saying some shit.
no, what she be posting, bro? Like,
Oh,
she be going live or like posting like on her story, like the videos of what's happening. Like, I'm pretty sure it's to like entice her female audience. Like,
yeah,
that's where it's at. Come through.
yeah.
And I see you in the background or something, like grinding up. I'm like, yo, if their man saw this, wedding's off. Like,
All the way.
zero hezzy. It's off, bro. Like,
It's
and it's not even you like dancing on them.
yeah.
It's them like grabbing you, like
Oh, like actually partaking.
partaking. And I was
Yeah.
like, I just hope that none of these women's men see this, because I don't know if they can handle that, bro. Like, I'm sure like a lot of women, I mean, there's the exceptions, of course,
Yeah.
don't want to see their man getting some random girl's ass grinded all up on them and shit. Or the dude grabbing their titties, you know what I mean? They'd probably feel some type of way. It's just the same thing,
Yeah, I mean,
And it's the bachelorette party. Like, we know you're taken.
you are on the path.
With the little,
Yeah,
the fucking,
the sashes.
the sashes
Yeah.
and the crowns and
they're
the homegirls hyping you up in the background.
That's definitely what they do.
And it's the same girls be like, oh, your man's good, girl. Like, you want... Girl, and telling him she loves you. I've never heard her talk like this about nobody. She was so boring at the bachelorette party. She didn't want to do nothing. Lying assholes and shit.
The one thing that I always see is the parties recording, like the groups that are with each other.
There's evidence. That's what I'm saying,
record.
bro.
And so when I see it and I see them record,
Is there like there's no that don't matter like?
Nah, they're allowed to record.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's events.
Well, like if you guys wanted to be like, hey, no recording, then
Yeah,
but you guys you don't give a fuck.
Nah, because we're not.
Show your man. I don't give a fuck.
We're not really doing anything that's like extreme. You know what I mean?
It's like tiptoeing on the, but not really because you're clothed.
Yeah,
they're
like,
clothed.
I know for me, I keep my pants on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's like I'm not really doing nothing. The most that I'm doing is like I'm getting like this close to your face. You know what I mean? But like I'm not
little hip thrust or something.
Yeah,
crazy.
you know I gotta give him a little hip. Gotta give him a little hip.
I think it was you. You turned over and then you interlocked legs and then you rolled over and that wasn't you.
I mean, I got a video of me doing that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that if you're talking about if she was the one that had posted it, then nah, it wasn't me who did it.
No. It was in the background.
Nah, it wasn't me.
No, wasn't you? Some of you got look.
Nope, it wasn't. I know exactly
what
look
alike.
I know exactly what it is that I do.
Oh, okay.
And that's a move that I do. Yes. Have I done it recently? No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
It's been a while since I've actually done it. I usually, for me to do that move, I have to be with someone or dancing with somebody that's very interactive, like very willing. And so it's very rare for me to get somebody who's like very
like with the shits,
do whatever you want to me type of situation where I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, I can have fun. You know what I mean? A lot of the times the girls are just very like timid and like they're open, but they're not like open. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
probably because there's cameras everywhere.
Nah, the cameras usually come out like when they're not in the hot seat and we're going around like just doing regular lap dances. Then the cameras will come out. They're like, oh my God, dance on this when she wants you. Oh. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. But no, but with the cameras, it's funny because every time I see them, I'll make sure I'll be like this. I do this to them, like watch me, what I'm about to do, and then I'll do some crazy shit at that point
on purpose.
Because now I know you got the camera, so I'll do some funny shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'll put my shirt up. You know what I'm saying? And I'll make it look like she's doing something the whole time. She's not even touching me or anything like that. It just looks like she's doing something. You know what I mean?
For the visual effects.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So they could just be like, oh my God, what is she doing behind there? The whole time I'm just looking at her like, you all right? You good?
You having a good time?
Yeah, that's beautiful. It's very important that I always ask that question too, though, to make sure that everybody is enjoying themselves. You having a good time? You all right? You good?
Yeah.
Everything okay? Oh my God, yes. I love it here. You guys are awesome. Like, yeah. I'm like, all right, cool.
How does that work? Are you guys like contracted or like, are you guys employees of the club?
Of the company.
Of the company that hosts the party?
Yeah.
Oh, I get it now. So like a company, an event party, whatever, rents out the spot, sells tickets, they pay you, and then plus your tips.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it works. So that we usually find a club, popular club with a good space, and then we kind of bring our crowd there. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like one hand washes the other. So we use the club space.
They make their money.
They make their money off of the people that we bring, buying drinks and stuff like that. And then usually like they'll stay if we stay, and they continue partying. You know what I mean? And then word of mouth, they tell other people, and more people want to come and check out the club or check out the event that we're having, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Shit, you've been busy though.
I have been. I have been. Like I said, I'm very surprised that the slow season has still been kind of consistent the way that it has been. So
when does that start? Like October, November?
It's like October. It's when it starts slowing down. So you do like, we'll say like starting in March, right? Springish time, right? Starts here. April, then you got May, June, July, August, September, and then October it starts kind of declining, and then November going into December, and then starting it back over again.
So like December, January is less like
I firmly believe there will be like zero activity in those months. Yeah.
Zero ass shaking.
None.
Don't hit them up.
No dick throwing. None of that at all during those months. I think that's going to be like, I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. My little downtime.
Oh yeah, I get to sleep in more.
Yeah, I get to have more freedom with the weekend, if you will. You know what I mean? Usually I don't plan anything on my weekends because I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna have a show this weekend. I don't know if I have a like a private party. Everything kind of happens last minute. Usually I find out during the week if I'm gonna have a show. So like probably Tuesday, Wednesdays, I'll get a text like, hey, we got a show on this day in this location. So I'll be like, all right, cool. So then I can start planning my weekend. The private parties usually get booked like the day before.
Oh, fuck.
And I'll find out.
Like last minute.
Yeah, like, yo, got a private tomorrow. I'm like, oh, all right, bet. So now I got to shift and try to figure this out, which is what happened to me last weekend. Last weekend I got booked. Had a show Friday, had a show Saturday, and then on Friday I got booked. Friday I got booked for a private on Saturday, and then Saturday morning I got booked for a private Saturday evening. So I was like, I said, "Oh shit!"
Going out with the bang though.
Yeah, so I had to, and all of it was in Palm Springs, so it was all in like the same area, which wasn't bad at all.
Yeah,
but it was the fact that I went to do the show. I even had to cut my set short for the show so that I can get to the first private on time and give them an ample amount of time. Usually I try to do a private like 45 to 50 minutes.
That's like the whole thing?
The private, yeah.
That's kind of a long time, huh?
It sounds
like
if
you think about it, like
it goes by though. It goes by quick because like so usually the way it works for me, the way that I conduct business for the private party is first and foremost, it depends on what's the theme, right? What do I have to show up as? What are they requesting? Yeah. Well, I haven't had a cop one, but no. So this particular theme, and I laugh at it when I think about it, and I laughed at it when I saw it. They were doing Jersey Shore.
Would you go as Ronnie or something?
No, apparently I was Mike the Situation.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah. So I get called like that. I look like Mike the Situation.
Hey, low key.
Or that I look like Vinny. Or I'm like.
I would have guessed Vinny more. Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool. So Jersey Shore. So I had to show up like Jersey Shore. So I showed up in a fucking tank top, the hair. Yeah. You know, I had just regular jeans on and some sneakers, and that's
show up like Cabsy here.
No, I didn't even do that. I walked in and I was just like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? And then introduce myself to everybody, and then what I do usually is I do a song's worth of dancing for the individual that it's booked for. And so after that, then what I do is we usually take like a shot. Everybody will do a shot, and then we'll play a game. Yeah. So then we'll play a game. Then the game leads into dancing again. We'll play one more game, one last round of dancing, and then that's it. Usually by that time it's done. Yeah.
What's the game consist of?
It just really depends. Like this last one that I did was I brought a
drinking game.
It could be a drinking game.
Okay.
It could be any game. So usually the way that I figure out what games I'm gonna do, it depends on the party size, and I get that information prior to like, oh hey, it's gonna be a party size of this amount of women. So if it's like that, then I do a more interactive game. With them, it was only like 6.
That's light.
So small. So what I did was I had brought my own card game. It's called Under the Influence. I don't know if you ever played it.
Nah.
It's a drinking game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's like certain things on it. It'll say like take off a piece of clothing or take a shot.
Oh.
Or kiss the person to your left or chug your entire drink. Like that's the kind of card game that it was. So we played that for a little bit. We did it like 10 minutes worth. And we did it twice. And literally the time went by. It went by so quick that I ended up being late
to the next
other one. That one was a party of like 10, but it was older women, like in their 50s.
Oh, a divorcee or some shit?
No, she was getting married.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, that's dope.
Love has no age.
None whatsoever. Shouts out. And so the women for that party wanted a fireman. Yeah, so I had the little fireman costume in the car, so I pulled up and I text the lady that booked the party and I let her know like, hey, I'm outside. I'm just changing real quick.
You gotta do like the whole thing, like call 911. There's a fire.
No.
There's
so the
fire
way
in these pants.
Nah. So the way that one worked out was that so I get there. She brings me inside the house. She was just like, hey, hang out over here. She was like, we're playing games. She was like, let me know when you're ready to come out. I said, whenever you play the song, I will walk out there. So I said, it's all on you. So she was like, all right, cool. And so I'm like hiding behind this wall. she's telling everybody, all right, come on, everybody, like get in the chair, like we're gonna play this next game type shit. And everybody's kind of like sitting down. Then she plays the song, which is a Lil Man Fireman.
Oh yeah,
Lil Wayne Fireman. The Fireman.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that the song is playing, and I waited a little bit before I walked out there. So everybody's just sitting down, just kind of like,
okay,
yeah. And I hear one of the ladies like, yo, what the fuck? And so when I heard that, I'm laughing, and then I walked outside. And when I walked outside, forget about it. They
lost it.
They lost it. They lost their fucking mind. It was the funniest thing in the world. But that crowd was dope though. Great fucking energy. They were all amazing. They were serving me Jello shots left and right. I mean, left and right. I was like, holy crap.
They was trying to take advantage.
Yo, it was wild. I was like, damn. But I had a hotel room in Palm Springs, which was like maybe 20 minutes away from where I was.
Responsible. Yeah,
so I was like, after that private that I was done with, I just went straight back to my hotel room and just it was a wrap after that, bro. I was done.
Damn, that's crazy. I was gonna ask you had like divorce parties?
Never had that.
Nah.
Never had a divorce.
I was gonna say, is there like a difference, like the energy wise? Like, yeah, I mean, I'm getting married, but I love my husband. To like, fuck him. I'm done. I'm free.
I mean,
I'm here to wild out.
I've seen women at the shows for divorce parties.
Oh, but you haven't got one.
I haven't done like a private party.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not.
I thought that would have been more popping. You know, like, girl, we sending you out right.
You know what I mean? Like, bring you back into the.
Dress up as a lawyer. Here to give her legal.
Serve the papers.
Serve the papers. Serve this dick.
Hell yeah, I'm with that. I've never done it, but I've seen them at the home shows. Yeah,
that's what's up.
They're there and it'll say like divorcee on their thing, and I'm like, divorcee? Yeah, it's my divorce party.
I feel like that's like easy fucking fishing for you though. It's like no guilt.
I mean, I'm sure if I wanted it, yeah, I could. But
I feel like you be living too calm, bro. You're not taking advantage of the situation you're in.
I really don't.
Man,
I really don't, bro.
the end of your homies be like, nah, you fuck that. You fumbling, bro.
I've had some of them like get mad at me, like, hey, bro, like, why you? I'm like, I'm good. Like, I'm chilling, man. Like, that's my attitude. Like, I really just be chilling. Like, I show up, I do work, and I just be chilling. Like, and motherfuckers just be like, yo, what? I'm good, bro. I'm chilling. Oh, she's all up on top of you. I'm like, bro, she's also drunk as shit.
Yeah.
We're at
Look at you with morals.
We're at a male review show, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like I'm being blind to it. If I wanted it, yes, absolutely 100%. I could go and I could have it. You know what I mean? But because the job that I do already comes with such a stereotype.
Oh, you trying to stay clear of it.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm already going in tagged a certain way. You know, oh, you're
a hoe. Come on.
Yeah.
Fine.
You a hoe, you a slut. You probably sleep with every woman that you see at the show.
I was hoping you would
probably,
say that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right? Like, you do this, you do that. And it's like, yeah, you know, have I done it before? Have I messed around before? I've done it once or twice. Absolutely. Yes. I'm not saying that I've done every show and never done it at all. Yeah. I'd be lying at that point. But I don't do it at every show. You know what I mean? It's like, I do my show. It's a job. It's just a fucking job. I go to the show. I do my show. I have fun. You know what I mean? And I just literally, I flip a switch once I'm done working. I go from being very like
sexual.
Yes. I go from that and very interactive with everybody to the moment that they're like, all right, the show's done. No more. Everybody get the fuck out type shit. The fucking switch just gets flipped and then I just go into like chill mode. And I'm like, all right, cool.
Unhand me, woman.
Don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me. I'm a virgin. We're done here. Yeah.
I'm waiting for marriage.
That's pretty much like, that's literally how it is. And you know, of course, a lot of people don't want to believe it. And I'm like, I don't really care whether
it's just hard to believe, you know what I mean?
It is. And it absolutely, it is. And I say it more so like, especially if you go to a show. Yeah. And you see. I
think it's because you're a man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the women, we get it. like they're using their body to get that cash.
Mm-hmm.
They probably, I mean, I'm sure some do, not all, but I'm sure like a lot of them are like, I ain't fucking with these dusty ass dudes out here, thirsty, throwing me ones. Like, this is just get my cash and I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
But a dude who is getting like attractive women, like they're like tossing it at him. He's gonna be like, shit, while I'm here.
Let me go ahead. Let me scoop that up real quick.
Let's see what that's talking about.
I ain't gay. I gotta do it. No,
it'd be bad customer service not to.
You know what I'm saying? Got to see it through, my boy. Got to see it through.
Got to see it through.
I mean, and I get it though. I really do. And I've had conversations like this before, and it's just like I've even had conversations with the women at the shows. Like,
oh no shit.
Yeah, they'll always ask. So, how many girls do you take home? And I'm like, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just take girls home. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it. So it's like when I tell them that, they're like, come on. And then they start with the trying to gas me up and hype me up. And I'm like, first of all, I don't even know how to take a compliment. It's very hard for me to take a compliment. I don't know where to put my face. And I just smile like a retard. And, I'm just like, thank you.
Yeah.
And so they gassing me up and all of this. And I'm just like, all right, cool. Yeah. And y'all got money on you? No? Okay.
Y'all got them ones?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to the other side now. I'm gonna go interact with these people here.
They got money.
But that's what it is. It's the same thing, like how females go and they interact with the guys. They doing all the touchy rubby on them, you know what I'm saying? Because they know they got the money. It's basically the same.
That's if you think about it, like men will assume strippers are hoes.
Yeah.
But they're probably not. You know what I mean? Like they really just there to get their cash and then dip.
They come with a stereotype as well.
Yeah. And it's probably more likely that they don't hoe.
Yeah.
And like the dudes be like, nah, come on, man. We're like sexual beings, bro. Like you got a girl like trying to grab it right there. She gonna hit you with the like, what you doing afterwards? Most dudes, I'd say like maybe 7 out of 10. That's being generous would be like, yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Even a lot of the guys that I perform with, it's the same thing. We're all kind of like on the same level where it's
get
just
your
like,
cash and dip.
Yeah, we chilling, we on some chill shit, and we only hang out with each other. So it's like if we all go out, we all go out. If nobody's going out, we not going out. We done. You know what I mean? And so it's like, but the stereotype that I've seen follow like female strippers, hoes, or ratchets,
escorts.
They don't got nothing going for themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's usually the stereotypes that go with it, though. It's unfortunate, but a lot of the times, these same ones that do it, they living great. They have a head on their shoulders. They probably even went to college and got degrees and are smart as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing for the males. Like we get tagged with the stereotype of we fucking anything at the show. We throwing all of this dick. We hook up with everybody. And it's like, we really don't. You know what I mean? A lot of us got full-time jobs on the side. We do this because we just making extra money, or we're doing this because we just got a lot of free time and we're killing our free time. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And it sucks that the jobs that we do comes with that label, and a lot of the times it's like, you're already prejudging me. You don't know me. And you're already prejudging me based off of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's kind of like...
And you don't even be taking your clothes off.
I don't, bro.
We out here thinking you hoes and shit.
I do not come out of my... There hasn't been a single show that I've came out of my pants.
Shit. They don't try to like unbutton them and pull them down?
Oh, yeah.
Shimmy you out of your drawers and shit?
The most... Listen, it's funny too because that happened to me.
Lift your hips so they can get it?
It happened to me, bro. Like 2 weekends ago. I did a show, and it's funny because I got footage. Yeah, it's
like
funny.
from
yes.
Like you got footage?
Well, I had somebody recording it, so I got footage.
Yeah. Play that here. No, I'm playing.
I'll show you offline. But I'm at the show, and there's these two women who sit in like front row of the stage. And I go down to them and I go to dance, and the lady is screaming her head, "Take your pants off! Take your pants off!" And I look at her, and I'm like, "Oh, you want me to take my pants off?" And she was like, "Yeah, take them off." So I went down to her and I was like, "Go ahead." I said, "Take my pants off." So she went and I let her unbutton it, and then she tried to pull my pants down, and I took her hands off of me. And then she was like, I said, "Nah." I said, "My pants don't come off." I said,
bro.
I said, "I'll leave the button the way that it is." I said, "But my pants don't come off." And I got it on the camera, and it's
She
funny.
was ready to grab that shit.
What? Oh my gosh. She was like tugging at my pants. And if it wasn't for the fact that my pants were like snug, I wear like skinny jeans.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't. They're like fucking painted on jeans.
Yeah.
So you can't tug on them. And so if it wasn't for that fact, she would have took my fucking pants and drawers with it. All of it would have came off at that point.
She would have put it in her mouth, bro, immediately.
I don't know about that happening.
She would have been like those dudes at the strip clubs that be trying to like lick up on strippers. You're like, that is nasty.
Listen, if that was to happen, I would have got fired right there. That would have been the end of that. That would have been a wrap at that point, bro. But yeah, she was.
It's just like, because there's no nudity?
It's not that there's no nudity. Like, we're allowed to go down to our underwear. But it's very like weird how to explain it, bro. So like there's some shows that I've seen that we've done. We'll go down to our underwear. And then we'll get a complaint that, yeah, like, our dicks were out. Oh. And I'm like, nobody.
Ain't that what you here to see?
Yeah, like how you pay money to go to a show to see dick, and then dick come out, and then you
mad.
You offended by a dick being out. Like, okay, cool. So then we stopped going down to the underwear for a very long time. Then we started getting complaints about that. Oh, they not taking the pants off.
Tease.
They're not going all the way down to the drawers type of thing. So we like, yo, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, what do you fucking people want? You know? And so it's kind of like whenever we do the shows, we got to gauge the crowd that we have. All right, this is a crowd that we not going to go all the way down. We're just going to keep the pants on and just be entertaining. Oh, this is a crowd where we could get wild. Do the wild shit. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, Now we have to assess the situation before we start performing. And we usually assess the situation either as they're coming in and getting seated, or we usually have a show prior to the hunk show, which is the drag show. And so we try to see how they act at the drag show. Yeah. So if they're like, all right, cool, this is a crowd that we could probably fuck around with. If they're more like reserved, then we know that it's not a crowd that we could really fuck.
What is those clubs there where I seen like you see like the dudes in the thong and they got to get their shit hard before I had seen this. I think it was a documentary I saw like years ago about performers. It was like male and female, and the dudes, they would put like a rubber band around their shit to keep the blood there.
It's called tying off.
Yeah,
it's called tying off. Yeah, that's a trick.
Is that like a whole another level of
yeah. Yeah.
Are those are probably the ones fucking every night?
I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say I don't do those.
Definitely
don't do those. But those are you make some good money at those events.
But those are like the level
up.
Yeah.
That's a level up. For me to do a show like that and to walk away from not getting no butt, I question my entire life. I will question my entire life. You know, because the way that I look at it is like my dick will be out.
Yeah.
I will be swinging it. It will be touched on. There's just no way that it's not going to happen. But those shows, you make really good money.
Yeah, I mean, that's like nude and topless.
Yes, you make really good money at those shows, bro. But like that whole concept of like tying off, like dudes do it at the regular shows that we do.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, just so they can feel a little something.
Yeah, you know, it's for the show, and if the girls, they're not supposed to, but some girls are slick and they'll be like,
oops.
Doing that, oops. I brushed it. I sneezed and touched it. My fault. But yeah, so they do that. They do that technique too, tying off. And
is it a rubber band or is it like a string?
You can use whatever. You can use like a rubber band. You can use a string. You can use like a cock ring. You can use anything that'll restrict the blood flow pretty much. And so I tried it one time.
Isn't that uncomfortable?
It hurt.
I was gonna say, dude, that has to be painful.
It hurt, and you got to think we doing a set,
slamming it on people and shit.
No, not me. The thing for me was that when I did it, it was very uncomfortable for me to dance. I didn't feel like I could actually dance the way that I'm used to dancing, you know? And,
my bad, third leg.
Yo, bro, like what? I was like, man. And so I tried it because it suggested, I should say. Suggested to try it. Oh, you should try it, to go with it. So I was like, fuck it, I'll try it, you know what I mean? And so I tried it, but the dancing was very uncomfortable. And I just I don't know. I couldn't explain it. Like usually, like when I'm dancing, I'm very like fluid, and I feel like I couldn't have moved the same way, which was very weird for me. Like usually, I get like up close and personal, and I'm dancing. You know what I mean? And I felt like it's weird to say this because I felt like I was being disrespectful because my dick was all in her face, and I'm like,
but that's what she's there for.
Yeah, you know, like she's there for that. But I'm like, I felt bad. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, girl.
Yeah, like so I found myself like not being as intimate as I usually would be. You know what I mean? And so that was the first and only time that I did that, and it hurt, man. When I tell you it hurt, it left a fucking print on my dick. I was like, I used a rubber band. Yeah, I used a rubber band, and that shit fucking hurt, bro. Like,
you got a little bruise on your shit. You're
bro,
like,
it hurt. It's almost like blue balls.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking painful.
I bet.
It is painful, bro.
I don't know how the money must be good for those guys to get used to that kind of shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What? Psst, girls are like, oh my god. I've had girls come up and ask me so many times, oh my, is that really his dick? I don't know. Like, he's not gonna put a fake dick in his pants. I'll tell you that. Like, well, because we all get changed in front of each other. So I'm like, dude's not gonna put no fucking fake dick in his pants and go out there and like, no, what? That's stupid.
That's weird.
Yeah, but like, yeah, they. Oh my god, what? We get those girls that are like, oh my god, oh my, and they be the brides.
Oh, don't say that, dude.
I swear, bro. They be the first ones, man. There are some brides, not all of them. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10.
They be with the shits.
They be like, and there are some.
They're like, am I sure I want to get married?
The 3 out of 10 are like, oh no, like no, like don't, you know. I'm just
my
here
girls
to watch.
Dragged me.
Yep, I'm here to watch. Like you know what I mean? So there are some that are good. There are very few.
Very few, apparently.
Very few, but majority of the time, like if I was to walk into a show, if we were to walk into a show, and let's just say there were 5 brides scattered out there with their groups. Out of those 5, 4 of them are gonna be acting wild.
Yo.
And I can almost bet my money.
Can you point them out?
I'd be able to.
Yeah.
I'd
like how they're like, you know, enjoying the party or whatever.
Just from the way that they're sitting down and just interacting, I could tell. Like if I was just to walk around, because usually what we do is like when the show starts, everybody's getting seated. So, you know, we seat them in their area. So we're talking with them. You know what I mean? And so just off of that alone, I can tell. I can be like, oh yeah, she's going to be. She might be a little eesh. She's going to be. Yeah. Oh, that one right there?
Yeah.
Absolutely go mode. Yeah. 100%, bro.
Have you, or if you ever did, come across like one of your homies' girls?
At a show?
Yeah. Have you ever like popped up at a party and you see the homie's girl?
Oh, like that? No. I mean, I've had a homie bring his girl to a show.
But just obviously she's going to be at her best behavior.
Or so you thought.
He's like, I gotta go to the bathroom.
She ended up leaving with somebody else.
Oh, did he know about it?
He watched the whole thing.
Oh, no, that's foul, bro. Hey, but he did him a favor.
He did, but I was
that hurt.
Like,
that had to hurt.
It hurt me. It hurt me, bro. I was like, fuck.
Damn.
I can't even say that.
Like, she just chose up?
So they showed up together. But
is he an entertainer?
No, he's not.
He's just
friends
regular.
with us. Yeah, he's friends with us. And he brought her to one of the shows, and I was very respectful with her, because I knew that they were together. So I looked at him, and he, you know, I wouldn't go to her, and he was like, "Nah, bro, like," I'm like, "You sure?" He was like, "Yeah, dude, go." And I'm like, "All right, cool. Like I'm not gonna do no wild shit." You know what I mean?
Girl, or like just seeing?
I think they were like. They might have been talking.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Still, that hurts.
It's like pre-girl.
Yeah.
Pre-girl stage. You know what I mean? But, so, you know, like I danced a little bit, nothing crazy, whatever, little lap dance. And then I kept it moving. And I just remember at the end of the night, I see her talking to one of the other guys. And I'm like, I ain't see nothing. Like, I kept it pushing.
Just minding my business.
Yeah, I didn't see nothing. And then we all ended up going out to a bar afterwards. And she's in dude's ear. Like, I'm like, so I look over him and I'm like, let me talk to you, bro. So he comes over and I'm like, yeah, like you trying to like what's the deal here, bro? He was like, she want to go back with me, bro. And I'm like,
was he friends also with the other guy?
no, those two weren't friends.
He's friends with you.
Yeah, friends with me. He's friends with me. Like I'm the middleman.
Oh,
he's friends with me. He's friends with me. They're acquaintances.
They know each other.
Yeah, but they're friends with me.
Yeah.
I was just like, fuck, bro.
Damn.
I just was like, yo, yeah. And so like he picked up on the fact that she was talking to this one over here, and he ended up just getting upset and then leaving, which just left the door open. And this one took that one, and they went about their way, and I was just like,
man, damn. See you at the gym, bro.
Yo, bro, I'll talk to you later about that.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
that was
that's painful right there.
and not for me, for him, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It
That's
was-
some like
yeah.
third, like what is it? Secondhand embarrassment.
Pretty much.
It's just like
I was
my bad, bro. Like, do you apologize? Because
I
like,
don't know. Like, I don't know what. To this day, I couldn't even tell you what I would say. Like, I was just like, I just acted like nothing happened.
you still cool with them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm cool with both parties involved. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't do nothing to me.
No, yeah.
He did it to this one. Like,
He really didn't do nothing either.
He really did it.
It's
It was
her.
Yeah.
It's her. She
You know.
chose
So
up.
I mean, at the end of the day, I do remember having a conversation and just telling him like, he kind of did you a favor. You know what I mean?
Low-key,
Like,
yeah.
I get where you're upset, but you're upset at the wrong person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But also at the same time, a girl that you're talking to as a first date, you taking her to one of our shows, bro.
Yeah.
You know how we get down?
I also, he did it to himself, bro.
Sort of, kind of.
Yeah.
Sort of, kind of.
That was a life lesson right there for him.
Yeah, and he's a good dude. He's got a very good heart, and I think that's
His flaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, he's
and the crazy
better
part
off.
is like the other dude, you'll probably never talk to that chick again.
Never.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I'll smash. You'll never see me again.
Never.
I won't even add you on Instagram.
Never again. And
this dude could have been ready to like, she's the one type shit.
Yep. But I mean, at least he found out early on. You know what I mean? Didn't waste his time on it.
That's true. That part.
That part right
that
there.
part,
right?
that part
'Cause
for
you
sure.
fuck around and waste your time, and then
Yeah.
you find out she creeping.
That would have been worse.
Oh, what?
Like 5 years in, she's going to all your shows.
Devin, oh my god! Instead, he's sleeping with everybody at the show.
Taking turns until she gets to you. She's like,
Is it your turn? Nope, still not my turn yet. You still got a whole slew of people to go through.
skip,
Yeah.
reverse.
Yeah. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Yeah, that's nuts, bro.
It's wild, bro. It is. It's crazy.
But if you ever saw, like, since this hasn't happened, if you saw
Mhm.
a homie's girl, would you tell him, or would you tell her, hey, behave, or don't do shit in front of me?
More likely than not, I would be watching her, especially if it's like a homie.
Yeah,
If that's my dude and I see his girl there, I'm watching her like a fucking hawk. Like, let's see what she doing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But also at the same time, I'm gonna tell the fellas that I'm working with, like, don't
Off
touch
limits.
that one.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's a no right there.
Treat her like shit.
Not treat her like shit, but don't give her attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you could give her attention, don't give her attention. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
There's a big difference. But I would definitely first and foremost, like, I'd be watching. Now, if it's just somebody that I know, but I know he's dating her,
Free game?
free game.
Well,
At that point, she's just another customer at the damn show. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much it.
just another slab of meat for these lions.
She for the taking.
she belongs to the streets.
No, that's it. That's really it. I mean, it's morals. I probably shouldn't even have morals, but
In your profession, probably.
yeah, I probably shouldn't have morals, but I do. And so there's a lot of times where it's like, morally, I make my judgments. You know, if I'm like, she's whatever, I can't do it. Never mind. Nope.
Because she's like wifed up or whatever.
Yeah, never mind. Nope, can't do it. You know what I mean? But there's been times I've seen guys bring their girls to the shows.
That's what's up. Good.
Yeah,
So I guess.
Would
that be like a cuck? That's like the beginning stages of a cuck.
That's what it sounds like.
Like that's entry level cuck
Right? Like,
activities.
Like tier 1 type shit.
That's like weed. Gateway cuck.
The gateway cuck into some next level shit, bro.
After that, it's like, yeah, go ahead, touch it, baby.
Yeah,
I'll
like,
just sit back here.
Yeah, I'll sit down. Go ahead and suck it. I want to watch him. What? Whoa,
Leads to like, run a train on her, fellas.
I'm just gonna sit here and watch. Don't worry about it.
I'll be back here. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, it's all good, guys. Take your time.
Ignore the noises.
Yo, it was in Austin that I had a girl where her I think it was her boyfriend or husband. It was one of those two. And she's in the hot seat. She's my hot seat in Austin, I remember. And I go and I'm doing the hot seat or whatever. And I'm like, oh, where's your group at? She's like, oh, I'm right over there, with my husband, whatever. And I was like, I said, your husband? She was like, yeah, he paid for me to have it or whatever. So I bring her over to him and I'm like, here you go. He was like, man, you did such a good fucking job. And he's putting money in my pockets.
Oh, okay.
No, in my pockets. He's putting money in my pockets. Yeah. And so, and I'm like, yo, I appreciate it, Fast forward for the show going, and I'm walking around, and he comes to me. He was like, hey, can you dance on my girl? He was like, and I'm like, all right, like, I'm trying to make heads and tails of the situation because I've never had that happen to me before. And so I was like, all right, cool, whatever.
The hubby's encouraging it?
Yeah, and so I'm dancing on her. I let her sit on top of my lap, and she started.
And he's there.
And he's hyping her up. All the friends are around hyping it up, and he is throwing the money as if he's in a female strip club. And I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be mad at it. I made money, you know what I'm saying? But I thought it was a very tier 1 basic level cuck type shit.
Entry level cuckery.
Some cuckery that was happening in there. So, but I was like, yo, man. Like, that was my first, like, experience with that. Where I seen the counterpart.
I'm surprised he didn't tell you, like, hey, man, like,
I didn't give him an opportunity. I didn't give him an opportunity.
You're like, nah, with that shit.
Nah, because so with that show that I did in Austin, we did the show, we took pictures, and then I had to go back to the hotel room to go change anyway. I had to go take a shower and change because we were all going to like a private event at another club that the manager of the Austin show had already had it set up for us. So I was kind of like in and out. So I had to be there. So after we took all our pictures, I just kind of dipped right out, left, and then met up with everybody afterwards. So I didn't really, nobody had the time of day with me.
Nobody was.
Yeah.
I will not be partaking in this cuckery.
Nah, man, it's.
You think you could do something like that?
I'm open.
Oh, shit, all right.
I'm open. That's, I think, one thing about me.
She'd have to be primo. Yeah. Like you kind of have to pick both. Be like, all right, bro. Like I'll be cool with you sitting in the corner. Like I won't mind.
I think my problem is like, well, it's not even a problem. No, it's not a problem. Like I'm very confident in myself.
Okay.
It's funny because I was listening to a song earlier today, and the line in the song, Jadakiss, Jadakiss said, "I'm not cocky, I'm confident. So when you tell me I'm the best, it's a compliment."
Yeah.
That line applies to me. So I'm not cocky. I'm a confident individual, right? But a lot of people mistaken confidence, cockiness, whatever. Okay, so I'm very confident in myself. And so like for me, I'll fuck anywhere. I don't care if people watching me.
Oh, no shit.
I do not care.
All right.
I'm about that life. Like I do the hotel nasty sex. I want to get the balcony, fuck on the balcony. I want them to watch me.
People record you, whatever.
I don't give a fuck.
Put me on TikTok.
I do not care.
Let's go.
I do not care. So I think when it comes to that same scenario, as far as like a cuckold situation, I would be able to do it because I'm like, it's just another individual fucking, you know what I mean?
It's like if you're at the park and somebody's there.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Just like, oh shit. They fucking? Oh shit. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't care. Which I think also has to go hand in hand in like when guys have threesomes. I run in trains, but when guys have threesomes.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Two guys, one girl.
Yep.
Yeah. Little Eiffel Tower situation.
I mean, but with that same situation too, I feel like as a man you have to be confident in yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And really cool with like whoever it is too.
Yeah, on some level you gotta be okay with that type of situation. And so I feel that I've reached a point in my life where I've just became very confident in myself and in my sexual capabilities that I'm just like, I'm with it.
I'm surprised you haven't been hit up by like no swingers and shit to do like, you know, slide through. You know, there's a place that does that here, San Diego.
What?
Does like orgies and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like for me to do something like that, one, I gotta be off the Henny. Gotta be off the Henny. But like, I think that's something that I gotta like
work up to.
There you go, work up to. Like I gotta build up to that. I've never said to myself like, oh, I want to do swinger stuff. Like that's never been like a thought in my mind.
It probably have to be like it just happened.
Yeah,
off the Henny, some guys like, hey yo, come through, and you're like, I'm already out.
I'll get them sauced. I'm sauced. I'll pull up to wherever it's going down.
Yeah, I had a guest and he was telling, because that's his thing, dude. Like he goes to that shit.
Oh, okay.
I got that shit weekly, and he says he'll be there and there'll be dudes with their wives, and he'll be chopping up the dude while the wife is getting like trained, bro, like 5-6 dudes, and he's like, yeah, you know, I'm investing in this and that, whatever. All the while, like 2 feet in front of him, his girl's just getting fucking rammed in every hole possible. And I was like, fuck, that is tough.
That's fucking tough. That is so
that's his thing. Like that's his, you know, that's his kink or whatever.
I mean, but people are gonna have like their kinks. Like, and I think that's one thing I haven't found yet. What's my kink? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of females have their kinks. Like they have like the good girl kink, like, oh, call me a good girl, like that. You know what I mean? Dudes got like the foot fetishes and stuff like that, and I'm just like, I don't know what my kink is. That'll be like, it'll just get me all the way. I don't think I have one, or if I do,
you haven't found it yet.
I just haven't found it yet. I don't know. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of like,
I feel like you're like in the prime spot to find it.
I am, but I'm not taking advantage.
I got you.
That's the thing. Like I'm not taking advantage, and that I'm not missing out. And then at the same time, I almost feel like I am missing out. But it's like I'm not gonna find my kink sleeping around with different women, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, because every female is gonna be different.
That's true.
So it's like,
I guess like the king has to be with like somebody you trust.
Exactly. Yeah. Because when you're with like one individual for a long time, you start to learn that person starts to learn you, and then they might fuck around and do some shit, and you're like, oh, I never knew I liked that before. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I haven't found and I'm not really looking for it. I'm not looking for the kink. You know what I mean? I get off more on pleasuring the girl that I'm with, if that makes sense. Yeah. So if that's a kink, that's my kink. If it's a kink,
every guy's kink.
That's my kink. Well, no,
not every guy. No, you
definitely not every guy. That's for damn sure. But if that is a kink, that would be my kink. 100%. Other than that, I mean, I introduce the toys into the bedroom if the girls are open to it. I think those are a crucial part, believe it or not, of the sex experience. Whether it be handcuffs, whips, blindfolds, vibrators, there's other shit too. But yeah, you got like anal beads and all that. Yeah.
Yo, man, one of the first times I went to Vegas as an adult, we went to a strip club, and this girl was like giving me a little lappy or whatever. Yeah. And she she pulled out these beads, and I didn't know what it was. I was like, "What is that? Like Hawaiian shells or something? What the fuck, you know?" And she like, boop, boop, boop. And then she gave it to me, and she's like, you know, pull them. I was like, boop, boop, boop. You know, I was fresh 21, bro. So I was like, what? And then I remember she like put it around my neck. I was like, get that shit the fuck off me. I was disgusted.
Yo, I done threw her off the lap ASAP. I was like, what are you doing?
I was like, I literally pulled these out. What's wrong with you?
That's fucking sick.
What an impressive thing to like witness, you know, like up close.
Right.
You're like, whoa, what is this?
That is mind boggling. I don't know whether to be impressed or disgusted.
Yeah, because you're just like, oh, this was in there?
Like, how the hell?
Like, what the fuck?
It's probably one of them.
The audacity to put it around my neck, though. Like,
right afterwards? Oh.
That's disgusting. I wasn't ready for that. I was not ready for that.
Imagine it had a little brown shit on it. Imagine she pulled it out, come out with a little brown shit, she put it on your neck.
I didn't even know how to feel like that was sexy. That was just, like, it was just like, it was too much for me at that time of my life, man, because I was very like shy still at that stage of my life. I was like, that's too much.
No, that's excessive, bro.
Comfort line crossed.
That is excessive as fuck. I could never see that. I'd be upset. Disrespected.
You know, I went from seeing her as sexy to like disgusting scum of the earth.
That was just that's a turn off in it. But some motherfuckers
probably the best 20 I've ever spent though. You know,
worth it.
And a story for life and shit.
Yeah, that's $20 was a lifetime story that you paid for.
Yeah,
that's what it.
People pay way more for shit like that.
Oh my god, they go to the back room and they go get shit like that. I paid $20. I had it right there in my fucking lap, ready to go, bro.
She initiated the whole thing. That shit was one of my fond memories and shit of a strip club and shit. Hey, y'all should do those little business cards like in Vegas. You ever see those? Have you ever been to Vegas?
Yeah.
All right. They like dudes on the streets pass them out, and there's like a picture of a girl with the number, and you can call them. They'll come back to your telly. You haven't seen that? Yeah.
Where in Vegas do they do that?
Just on the streets, and you'll find them on the floor because people like grab them, toss them, and shit.
Oh yeah.
But you hit them up, and then they come to your telly, do whatever you agree upon, I guess.
Some escort shit?
Probably.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like it's some escort shit.
First time I saw that, I was 18 and we went for a family friend's wedding.
Yeah.
And like the groom, they were like all popping E. I had no idea. They were just like bottoms up, you know. I was like, they're like, yeah. I was like, nah, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. And I ended up just chilling with one of the groomsmen because everybody was all doing this shit. Yeah. And he started chopping up some girl at the bar, and I was like, damn, she's hot too, you know, like that worked way too well, you know, like zero effort was involved
too smooth
into this transaction, you know?
Too smooth.
And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna take her back to the. I was like, damn, that was fast. Yeah. As an 18-year-old, I was like, is that easy? Like, I don't even think he said his name, bro. Fuck. And so he does his thing, and later on, someone was like, nah, that's what happens here in Vegas. You know, there's girls who work the bars, and they'll like look for people and chop them up, and then, you know, handle their shit. And then I remember seeing him at the mall, and he was with his wife. But I didn't know. I was like, hey, bro, man, I haven't seen you since Vegas. And he's like looking at me like, oh, shut up. And I was like, that honey, bro, that shit was fire, bro. And he like grabbed her hand and just took off. I was like, damn, that was rude.
Little did you know you was blowing up the spot.
Yeah, literally, I had no idea, bro.
Oh, that's sick.
I put my man's whole business on blast and shit.
I've never ran into that since I've been to Vegas, and I've gone like 4 times.
No?
Yeah, 4 or 5 times.
I haven't seen it because usually I'm at the club or some shit.
Yeah, me too.
But if you're chilling by the bars and you see like a really attractive woman by herself, she's working.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Because ain't no attractive woman in Vegas gonna be by herself.
At the bar.
At a
random bar, not the club, yeah.
She in the VIP section somewhere popping bottles.
For sure.
With somebody else that's paying for everything.
With some drug dealer in the corner.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I've never ran into that. But every time I've gone to Vegas is like what you said, though. I'm either at a club, pool party, yeah. Sleep, in the gym, eating.
Yeah.
Those are usually like my go-tos while I'm there.
That's you know, the part of your scene.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, I mean, I've done shows in Vegas too.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Those get a little bit more wild?
No.
They don't expect more?
Not at that
like
show
Vegas,
that I did.
You know, Vegas.
You would think.
What happens in Vegas?
Stays in Vegas, right? That's the one place. But nah.
We talk about it here.
It was, yeah, you come to the podcast and we tell all.
Expose.
We expose them. This is, we should change the name to the podcast.
Just to the exposing pod.
Not Barbershop Confidential, just. Because it ain't confidential
at all.
What we talk about gets put out to the world. Call it
the Informant Podcast.
There it is, right?
The beans. The CI podcast.
The Barbershop CI podcast. It is what it is. No, but like the show that I did in Vegas was like a no touchy.
Oh,
they couldn't touch you at all.
That's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Whose rule was that?
The venue.
Oh, the venue. All right.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. That's crazy.
It was a good crowd.
Yeah.
And they still tipped. They just couldn't touch. Which was weird for me because I was like, I'm used to them touching, but I was
a little handier, you know.
Yeah, a little twist of the nipple, you know what I mean? But yeah, but like it was no touching. Like it was very clear. Like, hey, women are not allowed to touch you. Do not let them touch you.
Oh shit!
And I was like, oh shit. Okay, cool.
I mean, cool for you.
Yeah, it was just weird though.
Still get paid and nobody disrespects your body.
You know what I mean?
Your
My
temple.
Yeah. I had to get used to it though, because it's like I'm used to either doing a lap dance or having women touch me, and I did none. None. So not
even a lappy.
Not even a lappy, man. So I went out there and they have 2 stages, and so I went on one stage, I danced. The second stage, I stripped, and then went back to the first stage again, danced some more. And they were wherever I was dancing at, they were throwing the money. There was piles of money wherever I left. It was money, you know what I mean?
But
which was good. But touchy, which was
they have that show, right? The Magic Mike show.
Yeah, in Vegas.
Yeah. You ever try to like audition for that?
I have not.
No. Should I mean?
I've thought about it though,
because they don't. You know, they're like on stage. Like it's an actual.
Yeah. It's a whole
production.
Production.
It's not no little club. Mm-hmm. Damn, it's like choreographed and. Yep. You know,
oh yeah,
producers and directors.
I don't have the body those guys got.
Oh, okay.
So based off of that alone,
fucking 300 type of body.
Yeah, like based off of that alone, it's sad to say it, I guess, if you will, but it's very superficial. You know, in Vegas, like you have to have that look.
Yeah.
I can dance.
But wait, you're like what? A few weeks of dieting to get shredded like that?
Man, I like food too much. So it's like you could tell that I work out, but you can also tell that I won't turn food down. Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like you won't say no to taco after the gym.
Yeah, dude. Just today after the gym, I went and got McDonald's. Like what? I went and worked out to go eat McDonald's. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like I've done the dieting, and I can do the dieting, and it sucks. Because I love to eat. So it's kind of like I'll never put my body through that to get that way. You know what I mean? So it's like I've already worked hard enough to have my body look the way that it is, and I'm 100% like happy with it. But to go to that extra extreme to make it look like that, I can't.
I wonder if they get paid like a bag.
I'm pretty sure they make good money.
'Cause they don't get tips. This is a show.
Yeah,
they get. What is it? The fucking.
It's considered a residency.
Yeah, a resident. It's kind of like the girls have one. I forgot what they're called though.
What?
The girls have one like that where they like dance. They made a movie out of it. Striptease. Like they just perform. They don't like interact with people. They're just on stage topless doing their.
Seen it?
No, yeah.
I was thinking of that one movie that had J-Lo and Cardi B in it.
I haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen it either, but that movie came to my brain when you were talking about it. I was like,
I think that one's more realistic strip.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, the movie Magic Mike is the same exact how that Magic Mike is.
Oh, okay.
Where they're putting on the show for people to be there. You know what I mean? I don't know what goes on beyond that, but
yeah,
that's the production of it.
I bet you those people who put those together take advantage of those dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you want this part? What you gonna do for it?
Probably. A lot of those parts though is all about like who you know.
Yeah, that's
like a lot of guys get parts like
who
that.
Put you on and shit.
Yeah, it's about who you know. And then there are your onesie twosies that make it off of like just strictly auditions because they really bust their ass to get that audition, you know. So it's just the industry though.
The fucking politics behind it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to work like I've asked girls who strip, like do the dudes be when you come audition, they be on some silly shit. Like I wonder if it's like that for like the dudes out like where it's more popular because here it's like you have somebody who puts it together and you just go and dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're like
I don't have to do it.
If there was more like demand for it,
yeah,
where they can be picky on who they want to dance,
it would be different.
They'd probably be on something like
it'd be way different. Yeah. I mean, I can't speak like for anybody else. I could speak for the company or at least for the people that I work for. And you kind of go through like an audition. You kind of do in a sense. So you fill out like the application that they have online. You send in pictures, and that's like part 1. Then part 2 is you meet with the manager of a certain location. You talk with them, yada yada. If they like your energy, then they'll part 3, which is they'll bring you in, they'll have you watch. All right, hey, do you like what we got going on? Do you think this is something that you could do? Like you'll be comfortable with it? Cool. And then the last and final portion of it is we'll actually put you to the show. Your audition is you doing lap dances. We'll give you a little segment from the show, and you do lap dances. You know.
Oh shit!
And that's your audition. So.
Then from there,
if you do well, we'll keep you on. If you don't, you should go find something else.
Stick to the day job.
Yeah, pretty much. And I mean, we've done it. I've been witness to seeing guys go from starting off just giving lap dances to being put into actual shows. So it's a progression, but you have to start here before you can get here, you know. And then I've also seen guys
who don't make the cut. Is it just like off like personality or their vibe?
It's personality, it's vibe, and dancing.
Oh, which one's the most important?
Dancing.
That's what I thought. Because they can have the rest, can have like the ambition to want to do it, but if you're out here looking, you know, real stiff,
yeah, it's
pop locking on these girls,
pop locking on the pussy, you know. No, I mean, and I've seen guys who have had the personality, amazing personalities, like very easy to get along with. Not so much good in the dancing area. And so we kind of have like a group debate, and we'll talk like, hey, what do you think of this person? Like, did you see this person perform? Like, you know, and then we'll all kind of just put our 2 cents into it. Like, yeah, man, we could work with him. Or
yeah, I was gonna say, can you be like, he ain't got it, but you know, with a little help,
yeah,
we'll get him right.
Yeah, we'll say that. You know, we'll kind of just get, but ultimately it's up to the manager if they want to keep him or not. So it's kind of like, yeah, we give our 2 cents. Yeah, he'll take it into account. But then it's kind of like, does the personality blend with what he already has for his group of guys? You know what I mean? How were the women? How was the crowd responding to this particular individual when he was performing? You know, so these are things that we kind of take into account. And I had to audition like that too when I showed up in San Diego.
Shit.
But mine was like an on-the-spot audition. Like, I showed up to the show, introduced myself to the manager, and he was like, "Oh, you want to dance?" And I was like, "Yeah, like I'm down to do it." He was like, "All right, let me see you do something." And he was just like, "Go ahead." And I was like, "All right, cool." I grabbed a girl, put her on the chair, took my shirt off, and I started dancing. And then afterwards, he was just like, "Oh, I bet. Yeah. He's like, I like that." He's like, "I'm going to keep you in." You know what I mean? And
I think the confidence was like, all right, get it hezzy.
Yeah,
you know?
I think that's probably what it was too. And it might have helped that I could dance a little bit. So it was like I wasn't afraid to do it. You know what I mean? He told me to go do it, so I was like, fuck it, here's my opportunity to show that I want to do this. And so that was pretty much what it was. And yeah.
Here you are now.
Here I am now.
Breaking hearts.
I guess I would say breaking vaginas, not hearts, but you know, it is what it is.
Is there like a, let's say for it just happens to happen, a husband finds out it's you. Do you guys talk about these kind of situations? Like, hey, have you had this happen? Or what would you do? No? It's just the bridge you're going to cross when you get there.
It's just one of those topics that we'll figure it out when it happens. If it happens,
damn,
we'll figure it out.
That'll be interesting.
I mean, I do know.
I don't see it happening.
I don't see that.
Because like they would have to know where, be there almost. Or send in like a spy, like send in like a female friend, like, hey, go.
Yeah.
I know she's going to be there, go. Tell me who.
A lot of the people that we get are from out of town, so it's like,
oh, even here?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn, all right.
They come from like.
Okay, I'll be looking. I was like, do I recognize any of these?
I think
I ain't gonna snitch, but let me find out.
Let me. Ooh, she look familiar, bro. Yeah, a lot of them come from out of town. So a lot of them
smart.
Like 90% of them are from out of town.
Especially 90%. Like the Palm Springs or the.
Oh my God, yeah, Palm Springs, they come from everywhere.
They're from everywhere.
Yeah, Palm Springs, they come from everywhere.
'Cause that's like a bachelorette destination. There in like Scottsdale and shit like that.
Phoenix, yeah.
Have you been there?
What, Phoenix?
Have you performed out there? No,
I want to.
I heard it gets popping out there.
Yes, Phoenix is crazy. That's on the bucket list to go, and I'm gonna wait until the season picks back up.
Yeah,
once it picks back up, I'm going.
You want to go in its prime time?
Oh yeah, I am. I plan on. I want to take like 2 months and just shoot out to different cities and just
Tennessee too, right? I heard Tennessee be.
that's where I started. Yeah,
That's like a bachelorette destination.
that's where I started. Nashville gets litty.
I heard this recently though.
What's up?
Have you thought about doing it in Mexico?
No,
I'd be careful
I wouldn't do it.
because okay, it's smart. But
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
girls who do that,
Yeah,
and if they go down there, they gotta pay the cartel like a kind of like a booth rent, you know, like
yeah.
yo, I'm in town, I'm gonna be working. Here's my cut. Because if they don't, it can cost them dearly.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't do it.
And they have like bracelets. That way, like cartel people know, oh, now she already paid her fee to work out here.
That shit is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder if it's like that for dudes, but I don't think dudes be going to Mexico to be dancing and shit.
That I know of.
Some rich lady puts you on a yacht.
I never even heard of that. Truthfully,
No, I just heard about it recently. I was like, holy shit. It's like a whole network.
oh, that's
They got to
crazy.
check in. Working girls, you know, like girls who do that shit for a living.
See, I hear shit like that, and I don't even want to go to Mexico, like at all. Like,
Yeah.
I'm for real, bro. Everybody keep talking to me about going to Mexico. Like, oh, go to Mexico. You need to go to Mexico. You need to do this.
Like
And
on
I'm
some
like,
on like a personal fun trip,
yeah.
it'll be fun.
No,
As a
still wouldn't even do it.
working, probably not.
I still wouldn't even do it as a fun trip.
Huh?
Fuck no, I wouldn't even do it. Man. and like I don't have anything against it. I just don't. But I hear how crooked the country is, and so I'm like, I'm not about to go there. Like I'm gonna stick out like a sore thumb when I go over there. So nah, I'm good. I'm all right. I'd rather not do it.
Yeah, it's pretty. I've seen it like first. I've been pulled over and I had to kick them down the money and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo,
Yeah.
what? I can't do it, bro. Can't do it. I'm like, nah, I'm sorry. I don't care how many times you've gone and you've had fun. I am good. I feel like I get pinpointed like a motherfucker the moment.
And be like, oh, him right there, shake him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nope, I can't do it. 'Cause I'm not the type of person to just stand around and just let that shit happen.
Then it just gets worse. and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
nah.
I'm like, to avoid the whole situation, I'm just not even gonna go.
That's smart. That shit's smart.
I stay out the way, and I'm gonna stay right here on this side of the
Stay
line.
over here in downtown.
And I'm gonna make my money over here. You know, I'm gonna shake a little diggy. I'm gonna make my money, and I'm gonna be good to go. And let that be that.
Is like outside Jeremy different from working Jeremy?
What you mean outside, Jeremy?
Like when you out,
Like when I'm outside, like
yeah,
clubbing?
yeah. When you out partying, or is it the same energy? Just one is work and the other one.
The energy is the same on both levels, with the subtraction of the sexual.
Work is like
sexuality.
I'm working.
Yeah. So when I'm working, I'm very sexual.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the other way around.
No. When I'm
Like-
out, I'm not.
Oh.
When I'm out, I'm usually chilling. I'm dancing. Like homies will tell you, I got the drink in my hand. You know what I'm saying? You see me, I just be in my own world. I just be dancing. Like I don't have nobody around me. I don't be dancing with nobody. I just be in my own zone, off the Henny, on the sauce, and just enjoying myself. I just chill. I'm having a good time. I'm in my own world. When I'm at work, it's different. I got to cater to the crowd. I got to
the
cater
crowd,
to the
yeah.
people. So, you know, I'm doing what the people want me to do. And so the energy is very different, where I have to be very sexualized at work. I don't have to be when I'm out. I'm
in your
me.
own little vibe. and
Yeah,
shit,
I literally be in my own world. It's fucking hilarious. I'm sure you've seen the videos I posted.
Yeah, it was like, all right. I thought you were gonna say the opposite. Like, nah. Like if some girl at the club throws it, I'm more willing to be like, well, fuck it. I'm out having a good time. Where I work, you're like, it's business.
Nah, I don't even, and believe it or not, I don't really even be dancing with girls like that at the club.
Nah, they got to pay for it. That's what. Ain't dancing
Nah,
for
baby,
free,
this ain't
baby.
This is not for free. You got to come see me at the show. The fuck you thought this was?
They're
Nah.
like, when can I see you at the club?
At the club, Friday, Saturday.
Buy your ticket.
Look me up. Miami Nights.
You need
know
the
what I'm saying?
link.
Tap the link in the bio. Like the link in the bio. Link in the bio.
Shit,
I
speaking of, what's up?
What?
You might as well just start an OnlyFans. Make that money, that little side money.
I've had that get asked to me so many times already, bro.
You should just do it, bro.
Can't.
All these women making all that money.
I can't.
Nah.
I can't.
I mean,
Can't.
you're like halfway there.
Can't. I can't. I just can't do it. I've thought about it. I truthfully have thought about doing it. I can't. Just can't bring myself to it. I can't commit myself to doing it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm gonna do this OnlyFans and I'm gonna, you know,
I give it my all.
yeah, I can't do it.
I had seen this video. It was a dude who has one.
Yeah.
he goes and works out, records himself, and his following or whatever will be like, yo, I want to buy your underwear. And he'll leave the gym, put in a Ziploc envelope, $300. And he's like, I don't ask questions. They purchase. I send. The end. He's like, I don't know what they're doing with these.
Yeah.
Why they want these.
Can't. I can't. I'm sure if I wanted to, like, I would have a crazy following. I'm sure. Because I get asked that question so many times. But I'm just like.
And there's like the whole like incognito about it, you know? Like,
yeah,
they don't know who you are, or you don't know who they are.
Yeah.
They can enjoy your content from the privacy of their phone. When the hubby's away at work.
Or while the wifey's away at work.
Or
whatever it is. You never know.
Whatever.
Nowadays, right? But I don't know. I can't do it. It's just, I don't know.
Fumbling the bag, bro. Because I feel like while you out there dancing, like, oh, you like what you saw? Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Here's my business card. Take that.
$5.99 a month, baby.
OnlyFans. Come see me. It's same Miami _ the dancer on the OnlyFans.
Because, you know, that's what the girls do.
Yeah, I'm sure they do that. Oh, yeah, follow me.
Yeah.
You should I'm like, I can't do it, man.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough, and I'm pretty sure I'm losing out on crazy money, but I'm good. There's certain things that I like to just keep, like, to myself.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, which is why it's like, I'm cool with doing the dancing, but then at the same time, it still allows me to have, like, a personal life, private life. You know what I mean? So, it's the same
it doesn't completely take over your life.
No, not at all.
It's just like a few hours here and there during the week.
2 hours on a Friday, 2 hours on a Saturday. I dance for 15 minutes. So out of those 2 hours, you get me for 15 minutes. That's it. That's literally all it is. Like,
yeah.
And that's the end of it. Once I clock out, I'm no longer that guy. You know what I mean? So I'm just another individual.
Just a regular guy.
That's it. Yeah, that's really all it is, bro. That's why I do it. I enjoy it. I love it. It's fun. Genuinely enjoy dancing. Genuinely enjoy putting on a show. And it still allows me to live my life without feeling like it's consuming me.
Yeah, because it'll take over.
Easily.
Yeah. It's a good thing you're here. Because if like you were in Vegas, maybe even LA or Miami.
Yeah.
I think you'd probably have a pimp by now. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Probably.
Yeah, it would have sunk its hooks into you.
Oh, yeah. I think I would have ended up being that individual who fucking slings dick at every show at that point.
Fucking needles in your arm. You're like,
yeah, probably.
Anything for a fix.
Yeah, I mean,
shit.
It is what it is.
Fuck, bro. I ain't gonna keep you this long, man. I appreciate you coming through, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you for
I had those questions. Last time I was get to know you.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit of what you do, but now I was like, nah, I gotta
we deep dive into the situation.
I need the whole shit, bro.
Yeah. No, it was cool, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me back. Hopefully I was able to clear the air on the bachelorette party situation. And if not,
yeah, you cleared it, but not in a good way, bro.
Hey, look, man, I'm not here to lie.
Yeah,
I'm here to tell you what happened. So.
No names, no faces, no case.
Yep. No face, no case. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that.
What's the Instagram? You have the business one, right? Miami?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So my personal IG is the official _ Martinez. That's my personal one. And then my dancing one is Miami _ the dancer. So those are my two.
Shout out to JP again. You know, he set this up in the beginning.
The homie's at the crib right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He's an Eagles fan. I can't fuck with him right now. I'm a Niner fan, so. I say you're a Giants?
I'm a Giants fan.
Maybe next year. Or the year after that. Who knows?
2 years from now. We'll talk about it when we get there.
Danny Dimes is out, so.
Fuck him anyway. Jesus Christ. Let me start.
It's rough being a Giants fan, man.
Right now, this is a hard time. Tough times in the.
It hasn't been the glory days since Eli.
Bro, since like 07, 08. That was it.
It's been a rough.
It's a good time to be alive then.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Now you say you're a Giants fan, it's like.
Well, no, we're not talking about it. Go Big Blue. But we never talk about it.
All right, man. Until next time.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Yeah. You looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with Jonah. We talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential, you know this how we coming, we in front. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. put on for the city every time that I dip by. Get into that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round.